Thank you very much, Phil. And I know we've got people feeding in, so the main thing you'll need for this is that little card that's sitting on your seat. So we're actually going to do the implausible task of life design in 5 minutes. What could go wrong? So if I kind of give you a bit of context to this work, if I want to zoom out first, so we've had a hectic couple of days. We've been upstairs, we've been rushing around having lunch, and I just want to pull out a little bit and do a bit of an Earth shot, kind of look back in on where we are today. So 8 billion people on the planet, and then if we zoom in again, 150 people here today, I think roughly, and then we zoom in again, and I end up with each of you. So what we're seeking to do is build a life design that's as unique as your fingerprint. So my core work is about human uniqueness. So we all know that we've got a unique fingerprint, but do we know we've got a unique life fingerprint? So that life fingerprint starts being shaped when we're very young. So the DNA, the epigenetics, the parents, the childhood experiences, the culture, a lot of the overlays that we've been talking about today, which is why a lot of the dynamics that we're looking at in organizations aren't necessarily designed for individuals, because we try and do something that fits for everybody. And I would say, like, if you've met one human, you've met one human. So therefore, we can't design for the average, we design for that uniqueness. So what does it take if we're looking to discover our unique life fingerprint? A few things. So first of all, a deep openness and curiosity about you, to understand a little bit more about you, but also to understand more about the individuals in your teams and how that really works for them. Discovery, so are we open to what we might discover if we do go that little bit deeper into who we are and all the layers of that fingerprint? So come on in, don't worry, we haven't started yet, so there's cards there for you to write down. So discovery. And the last one is about amplification, deeply amplifying who you are, the strengths that you hold. Often we look more at what we need to develop. Life design is deeply about individual amplification. So we're going to do all of that in 5 minutes in an Energiser after lunch. How does that sound? Pretty good. What we're going to do, and you've got cards in front of you, postcards, we're actually going to do the start of your life design. There are books at the front, so I will say that everyone who's here can have a free book afterwards, no strings attached, because my goal is to be a catalyst for people designing their best life. But today, we're actually going to do values, strengths, and energy super fast, okay? Now, has anyone spent more than 5 minutes, just out of interest, who has spent more than 5 minutes on their life design in the last month? Woohoo! Decent, actually. Probably about 10% of the room. So for the rest of you, 5 minutes is more than nothing you've spent on your life design. And for the other ones, you get some extra top-up. So we're going to take each one in turn. And as I say, we're going to go pretty fast. You're going to get 30 seconds on values, 30 seconds on strengths, a bit more on energy, which has been a core theme today. So a bit of context to me to be standing before you. I'm Gill Mclaren, author of the book Think, Plan, Live, and a 30-year corporate career, 20 years with Coca-Cola, all around the world in C-suite roles, kind of led me to a big realization for all that work I did in strategy, that we don't spend very much time on our own life strategy, we spend an awful lot of time on business strategy. Is that fair? So my goal is that we can build a lot of those principles from that corporate world and bring those into life design. So let's get straight into it. And again, fast-paced rounds. So the foundation of everything I find is values, personal values. It's the foundation of all the work I do in dynamics in individuals and teams. So shortly on the screen, you will see a whole range of values. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to write what are those values in the space provided. So do a quick scan of the screen. Feel free to take pictures of these slides, perfectly fine as well, if you want to do more time after the session. But scan. What values resonate with you? Choose one that stands out. And your 30 seconds starts now. Just to pause. You might be drawn to another one as well. So choose the first one that really stands out. If another one stands out, if that meaning making comes in, what does it mean to you to have that value? So again, welcome as you come on in. Grab a card and start doing your values. So pause, okay, so that's values. And again, life design in 5 minutes, remember. Now build on top of that strengths. So again, quick scan. It could be the strengths that are on the screen. If you've ever done any strengths work, got 360 feedback, done a Gallup Strengths Finder, I don't mind what tool you use, but amplifying your strengths, super important. So again, I'll move out of the way so you can see them. What strengths Choose any that stand out, a strength that you know that you're good at and you want to amplify. And again, another 30 seconds starts now, just to choose some strengths. And be kind to yourself. I know you're good at things, correct? People aren't sure about that. That's interesting. So have a think. Again, an implausibly short period of time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the strengths go away. Next one is values. Sorry, strengths. Not even strengths. We've done values and strengths. I'm moving so fast. Where are we? We're up to energy. Looking at energy givers. Energy givers are our net multipliers. So at this point, I'd either like you to close your eyes or just bring someone to mind. And I want you to think about someone who is deeply energizing to you. They're a multiplier. So when you're with them, you get a multiplication in energy. I want you to bring them to mind so you can see them. I want to think about what you're doing. Where are you with them? What conversations you're having? Why is it an energy multiplier? What are you talking about? Where are you? What are you doing? Just really bring them to mind. Think about that. Think about the person and what gives the energy in the situation you're in. Okay. I want to open your eyes now and lift the thoughts. Now, I'm doing something super risky now. I'm actually going to give you 2 minutes to talk about them. Oh, my goodness, with a pair share. So 2 minutes starts now. In fact, I'm going to give you 90 seconds to be precise, to talk about, with the person next to you, your energy giver and why they're energizing to you. And when I stop after 90 seconds, I'm going to get you to put your hand up and I'm going to play some music. And my question is, can you stop at that point? So turn to the person next to you. 90 seconds, energy giver, go. Okay, pause your conversations there. Did anyone just notice, just out of interest, whose net energy increased just by talking about their energy giver? Did anyone notice? Okay, so your mission after this session is to connect with them. Mapping our energy is one of the most powerful things we could do, but not in times of crisis, proactively. So again, I'm going to put a few energy givers on screen and add to your list. Anything that stands out for you. So you've got the person that's pretty special to you. But again, I'm just going to leave that up there for a few seconds. What might be some energy givers to you? And if there's things not on the list, funnily enough, write that down. So what gives you energy? And the brief of an energy giver, personal situation, is the net increase of your energy. It could be quiet energy. It could be buzzy energy. Doesn't mind what kind of energy. It's whatever you need to renew you and top you up before you desperately need a bit. So again, a few things there. Take a photo. We're moving at pace. So, top tips from here. Some suggested hints on the back. I said we were moving fast, peeps. We are. So 3 top tips on the back. So if you want to continue the journey, because that was implausibly fast, I've got Think, Plan, Live, and I will put that QR code now. There's copies at the front. I'm so terrible at any social media or outreach. You will only get a book if that's all you want, I promise you. So do the QR code and actually get a book if you like it. If you'd like more time with me, let me know as well. Also, as I say, think about energy going forward, keeping up that battery topped up. And also another measure, which you'll see on the back there, is a measure of your Eunice. So how much have you got your volume turned up to 10? Or how much have you got your volume turned down to 1? So starting to notice how you are being in line with your life design. So that was life design in 5 minutes, pretty implausible. get the book at the front if you'd like to afterwards. Thank you so much.